Good morning. Today we're at Meijer. We're going to check out some of the sales prices, some of the shelves, some of the aftermath of the ice storm we had the other day. We're going to check out some of the things that you guys have asked about. So it does look like Meijer's has soda on sale this week. Soda pop. $7.49 is the sale price, minus the $1 for the M Perks. $6.49 a case. That's a good deal. We saw at Kroger's it was $10.99 for a 24-pack. I'm expecting we're going to see some decent deals this week because of the Super Bowl, and especially because our team is in the Super Bowl. Hoo-day! Go Bengals! They do have a sale on a bunch of different apples this week. Buy one, get one of equal or lesser value, 50% off. They do have the Gala Apples, and that's Gala, Granny Smith, Fuji, and Pink Lady apples, 3-pound bags. However, it is $4.49 for a 3-pound bag of Gala apples, so I feel like they just raised the price a little bit. These were $2.99 for a 3-pound bag, maybe about a week or two ago. So were the Granny Smiths. So, yeah, they're making a sale of what the regular price was. Last time I was here, some of you had commented that the honeydew melons for $3.99 were way too high. I agree with you, and now they're $4.29. $4.99 for these little tiny personal watermelons. We've seen these kind of skyrocket. We saw a sale on them for $2.99 a couple weeks ago, and then they went up to $3.99 and now $4.99. Prices are just shooting through the roof. A lot of you have asked about the romaine hearts lettuce packs. 3-pack $1.99 this week. That's a pretty good deal, down from $2.99, so you save a buck. Some of you guys have left comments about the broccoli. It is still low, but they do have some in. I know it's been very low across the country, $2.49 a pound. We always get a lot of comments on peppers and where the sales are. Well, they're not here this week. These are $1.39 a piece. The green peppers are always way cheaper, 79 cents a piece. But yeah, we saw these were $1 a piece last week or week before. Back up to $1.39. So Meijer does have their red potatoes for $3.49 a bag for a 5-pound bag. We saw at Walmart the other day, it was $3.77 for a 5-pound bag, and they looked bad. Like, these look a little better, but I gotta say, they don't look great. They only have a few, basically a handful of some red potatoes. There's a couple decent ones in here, but some of them just, I don't know, may not be the month to buy some red potatoes. So one thing that kind of struck us at Kroger the other day, and this was the 2 days after the storm, they were completely out of hamburger and chicken. All fresh hamburger, all fresh chicken. They do have it at Meijer here, and it's not on sale anymore. It is back up to $5.99 a pound. We saw that it was $2.99 a pound last week. $5.99 a pound this week. That's nuts. They do have a sale on the roast. Buy one of equal or lesser value, or buy one, get one of equal or lesser value, 40% off the second one. So a little bit of a deal. I will say these are a little pricey though. $7.49 a pound. $7.49 a pound. That is pretty expensive, but it is buy one, get one, 40% off. Somebody had asked about corned beef. They have a corned beef brisket here, $5.59 a pound. $5.59, but they got 20% off. Special savings, so you might want to check out your local Meijer, see if they have the same tags on there, but $5.59 a pound otherwise. Some things they do have on sale this week, the buy 5 and save 5 mix or match. Now this isn't like Kroger. You have to buy in multiples of 5. So that is part of what the soda was too. Not the $1 off on the M Perks, it's part of the buy 5, save 5. You do have to buy multiples of 5 though. Everything in here is part of that deal. So for what you will pay $3.99, we'll bring it down to $2.99, particularly for the hot dogs here. I can't imagine the Lunchables being a regular price of $3.88. But it doesn't say on there what it is. Yeah, so it doesn't say. This says beef or cheese franks or deli fresh or carving board, lunch meat, select variety. So this isn't this. These are usually right around $2, maybe $2.10. We have seen them up at Kroger. They were like $2.19, so I don't know, but they're not going to be $3.88 regular price. That'd just be crazy. So they are out, of a lot of chicken. Usually this thing is completely full. We love Meijer's chicken. They do have the chicken breasts on sale this week. Family packs for $1.99 a pound. That's a pretty decent deal, and we love Meijer chicken. I mean, it's some of our favorite. Chicken thighs, $1.29 a pound. So they do have this week an all-natural pork butt, pork shoulder butt, $1.49 a pound. Great deal, great deal. That's Swift, that's a good brand. And they do have the all-natural pork country style ribs on sale this week, $1.99 a pound. And the Meijer ribs are part of the buy one, get one of equal lesser value, 40% off. So you buy one of these, you get one 40% off. It's not a bad deal. Let's see. $6.19 a pound though. $6.19 a pound. That's, I don't know. Meijer's does seem like they are a little better off on bacon than Walmart was, but they are out of some. They do, however, have our black label bacon, $6.99 a pound though, and yeah, $6.99 a pound. They had it for $5.99 at Walmart a pound, but they didn't have any. I guess the demand for seafood products around here is still at an all-time high. They still have the signs up here. You can only get 2 per transaction. And, you know, this is a lot less of the raw shrimp and stuff that we saw last week. However, it does seem like they're starting to get a few things in. They have the Frederick's cooked shrimp, which some people have asked about. Never tried it, but they look good. Tyson chicken continues to be hit pretty much all over the country. We've heard nothing but stories of Tyson frozen chicken. They just can't get it in. They're even starting to put other things in the spots where Tyson chicken has been all this time because they're just, nobody's getting it in. They do have some Meijer like chicken patties and stuff like that, but it's pretty low. Did want to show, this is the most of the Marie Callender chicken pot pies that we've seen in a while. Looks like they got a few in here. This says $2.99 here, but everywhere else it says $3.29, even on the same thing. So I don't know, it does look like the prices have gone up. They might have just missed that one. These were $2.99, now they're $3.29, so that's 30-cent raise, 30-cent price increase, 30-cent raise. It does seem like everywhere is continuing to struggle getting in Stouffer's. I know that a lot of people have commented on these. They do have the macaroni and cheese that people have asked about. They have some of the big trays down here. Might be good for a Super Bowl party or something, but they do, you know, it is low. I don't even see the meatloaf anymore. That was the popular one. I wanted to show that I came back here to the water because I wanted to see if they had any, because we saw that this was completely empty a couple weeks ago. They didn't have any cases of water, and they're limiting people to 2 items. 2 on the big cases of water, and I will say that they do have some distilled water. We know that this has been an issue. And pretty much everything else is gone. All the spring water, purified waters and stuff. It's crazy. It does look like they have a lot more peanuts. Somebody requested that I see if I could find any honey roasted cashews. I'm going to be honest with you, I never even knew that they made honey roasted cashews. But I am not seeing any. No honey roasted cashews. Got planters, got some, yep, doesn't look like they have it. I don't know if Meijer's just doesn't sell them. We'll keep an eye out as we go along. They do have some honey roasted peanuts, $2.99 on sale this week. Yeah, I'm not seeing any honey roasted cashews, and I don't see any of the honey roasted Meijer's brand either. So I don't know, maybe the honey roasted products are becoming hard to get in. And we saw at Walmart that they were pretty much out of chips, which I think a lot of that has to do with the Super Bowl coming up next weekend. They do have some sales, but not much of a sale. Tostitos, down 20 cents a bag. I mean, you know, every little bit helps, but let's see what these deals are. So they got the Cheetos, part of the buy 5 and save 5 deal. Not like Kroger's, you do have to buy multiples of 5 to get the deal. $2.49 a bag though, with it as on sale, so that's not too bad. And you can get any of these that say the buy 5 save 5, like Doritos, and these are on sale. says $2.99 on sale, so $1.99 a bag. That's not a bad deal at all. That's great. That's the cheapest you're gonna find it. And I can't believe that Doritos have actually gone up again. Regular price $4.79. Now we saw the regular price at Kroger's $3.99, which is up from $3.49. You guys were talking about fruit snacks and stuff like that and how they have been out of them. Well, Meijers is definitely out of them. They have absolutely none. We've gotten a few comments on Nutri-Grain bars and how low they've been. I get, a lot of you guys out here buy these. $2.89 seems like a decent price for them because we've seen they've gone up to $3.19. But they are limiting people to 2 boxes here, so they must know that this is going to be hard to get in after these are sold. They are also limiting people on the Nature Valley bars. Now, this is something that we saw wiped out for about a couple months ago. Prices are up on them, and they are limiting people to 2. That kind of tells me that, if you see it, you might want to go ahead and buy you 1 or 2, because who knows when they'll get them back in. And that was everywhere, not just Meijer. They were sold out of them all over the place. Nature Valley and Nutri-Grain. Those were gone for about a month, and then all of a sudden they started coming back in, the price went up, and that's pretty much how we're seeing things. When we see things come back on the shelves, it's like they'll have a sale at first, and then they'll start to go away, and then you'll see the price go up. At least that's the trend that I'm starting to see here. Crackers are also becoming a major issue. We're finding less and less crackers all over the place. However, I will say that they do have a lot of the Lance crackers that you guys have asked about. Not a lot, but I mean, they have some to go around. Plus, they got the Ritz ones that some people have asked about. But yeah, stuff is pretty low. So we're noticing a lot of the Nabisco products that have been hard to get in here. These are like the breakfast snacks Nabisco, and even the Meijers version of these, like the graham sticks, just little breakfast items, snack items. They do have the Bavita, but yeah, they're running low. So they are limiting people to 2 of the Thomas bagels. A lot of you guys have been saying that these have kind of gone out the store, and if they haven't, they've gone way up in price. They are up here, the same as Kroger, $4.19 a bag. However, they do have a sale on them this week. Buy 5, save 5. It would be $3.09 to come out with that deal, so a little cheaper than what the regular price was. They were $3.49, I believe. Sometimes on sale $2.99 at Kroger. But this is going to be the regular price, so I would buy these up, if this is something you like. You can also freeze these to give them a little bit of extra time past the expiration date. We do that sometimes, especially with a deal like that. I mean, it's still high for a sale, but, at least they have them. So it looks like pretty much the same song and dance with ramen noodles. Meijers is practically out of them. The only ramen they have is the soy sauce ones. A couple of you guys have said that those are actually pretty good. I may try it here at some point. We have plenty of ramen. We stocked up when they had a ton of it. But it is limit 2 per item, and for these to all be gone, they're just not getting them in. We've seen that they were almost completely wiped out at Kroger, very low at Walmart, and a lot of you guys have commented on this, so I wanted to point this out here. Also seems that pasta is going away again. They do have some of the Meijers, but we don't see any spaghetti. I mean, there's some, but different brands. You're going to pay more for some of those special brands. That's probably why they have them. They do have some Barilla spaghetti. Here's fettuccine, and this what's funny is that a few of you have commented on fettuccine not being in the stores. Every time I come to a store, I find 1 or 2 boxes, but yeah, it's always very low. They do have some of the Barilla spaghetti, but as far as Cremette goes, and even the Meijer spaghetti, they're out. They're completely out. They do have a lot of rice. This is probably the most rice that we've seen in a grocery store. Now, we did see how they have huge bags of rice and dry beans at Sam's Club, and you may want to try Costco. But one thing I wanted to point out here, one of our longtime viewers pointed out that his stores, he hasn't been able to find the Knorr sides, like the rice sides or the pasta sides. They do have them here at Meijer, and they still are only $1, but I bet these are going to go up. I have a feeling they're going to go up a little bit. We'll start seeing them back in the stores with just a higher price. And for those of you who have commented on Ben's Original Ready Rice, you might want to start buying up a few packs, because we've been seeing this less and less all over the place. We saw about a week and a half ago, Meijer was completely stocked This was full, and now look at it. I mean, it's getting pretty low, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was sold out here in just a few days. And when I say spreading out, this is what I mean. Look at all this spaghetti sauce. You would look at this and you would think that there would be a ton, but if you look behind here, there's not. It's just one row, and this, to me, this kind of looks silly, but if they're just trying to fill the aisle because they don't have anything else to put here, but it's like one row. Well, they do have, okay, so they got some extra Prego back here, but it's really, you know, I think they're just trying to stretch this to make it look, you know, as decent as possible, and I don't blame them for that, but this seems a little excessive. So somebody had asked if I could check on sunflower oil. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd never heard of it before. It doesn't look like Meijers has it. We'll keep our eye out at some other stores, but yeah, I don't see it anywhere here. It's been kind of another issue too, is cooking oils. I recommend next time you go to the store, pick up an extra thing of cooking oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever you use, because we've been seeing a lot less and less of that around here too, and the prices have been going up. Some people have been talking about beans, like dark red kidney beans. We've been having the same problem. We haven't been able to find a lot either. I will say, Meijers has their brand, and some of you really weren't brand particular, and it's only 69 cents a can. Some of these of Kroger have gone up to 79 cents, and some of them have gone up to 85 cents. It just depends on which kind of beans it is. We have been seeing Bush's beans kind of being less and less as far as like kidney beans, but I will say Meijers got them in here. They got them in. They got the black beans that somebody asked about, and this is part of the 5 for $5 deal when you buy 5 or more. So $1.29, but you can get it for $1. You can mix and match the ones that are on the sale to get it for that price. That's not bad. I might actually buy a few of these. Okay, so I asked this nice lady working here about the sunflower oil. They do have it. I thought this would have to be like one of the fancier oils, but it is in with the cooking oil, which, as you can see, it is very low here. We saw it's been low pretty much everywhere. Walmart, Kroger. They have one thing left of this. Oh, no, they don't. They have a couple down here. It is $5.29. $5.29 for the sunflower oil, but they do have it at Meijer. That's pretty awesome. I did want to show that they are getting more and more peanut butter in. It is a little higher. They raised the price a little bit. $4.29. It was $3.99, up from $3.49 not that long ago, but everything's kind of going up here. And I do see the Peter Pan peanut butter that somebody requested, and they have the Meijer brand. Okay, so we got a couple small Skippies, but Skippy apparently has been another one that's kind of been going away. Looks like they got plenty of Jif though. And it is limited to 2 per transaction. So like pretty much everywhere else right now, they are very low on, oh, this ain't even biscuits, this is pizza crust. Okay, I thought that was the original biscuits. They are completely out of biscuits. None. We saw very few at Walmart the other day. They do have a few Philadelphia cream cheese there, but yeah, they are pretty much wiped when it comes to biscuits. This is a Pillsbury issue, not Meijer. One thing I wanted to check on again was the toilet paper and paper towels. It does look like they still have some. They do have some sales going on this week on the buy 5 save 5, and some other random deals, but what the important thing is that they got it in. We saw this was wiped out a couple weeks ago. So I wanted to come check out the cat food. I already checked out the dog food, and I gotta say they are pretty loaded down on the canned goods and stuff. There are some guys back there stocking up some of the stuff, so I didn't want to get in their way. They do have some of this Purina One cat food. I know it's kind of been getting hit again, and as you can see here, huge aisle of cat food that's pretty much missing everything. They do have a few Fancy Feasts here, a few Fancy Feast cans, not much variety at all. So I wanted to show, when you come into Meijers now, they have the N95 with the little respirator thing. They give out, you get up to 3 masks. Somebody was asking in the comments to let me know when they're doing that. They're doing that now. Good trip to Meijers. They definitely had a lot more than I thought they were going to have. It seemed like, this was going to be bad here because of how much stuff they've been missing. There is a lot of stuff missing, but I don't think anything here is really from the storm. I think it's still the same story. I think they're just not getting a lot in not able to because of what's going on with trucks, multitude of reasons. But other than that, seems like they got stuff in. They had plenty of chicken, plenty of meat, so that was good to see. Glad to see they have toilet paper, right? And you know, as far as the cat food and stuff like that, I did see the baby formula. There were people stocking stuff, so I couldn't really film it. Seems like they have plenty. So looking pretty good at Meijer here, other than, you know, the normal empty stuff that they haven't been able to get in. But we will keep our eye out. And thank you all so much for watching today. I'm out, and always remember, the adventure is out there.